What up, good people? It's OG TK Cole from The Gaming Effect, and I'm back with another part of my Vampyr, or Vampire in English, gameplay walkthrough. That's right, I got a report to Lord Redgrave. What the heck? Why'd I do that? Why am I allowing this dude to hit me? I'm out of here. Who is that?
Women die too in this war.
You see that bear?
Women of all countries unite.
I mean that werewolf. I ain't said bear.
The equality between men and women.
Let's go see what Mr. Lord Redgrave. Gotta go up here and talk to him and see what's going on. I see Lady here. I'll talk to her when I come back down.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lancebearer. Please tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably the first to be infected.
And you cleansed her before the hunters, I've been told. Well done, Dr. Reid. You thrust your lance and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
But some questions remain.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of London. For that, we salute you.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, I have another task for you. One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Ekon he deserves to be.
I'm not sure I'm the best candidate for such a task.
I can hear the hesitation in your voice, Dr. Reid. I admire a man of principles. But in this matter, there is more at stake than your moral comfort.
It's not a moral question, Lord Redgrave. It's the responsibility of giving immortality to a man I barely know.
Nonsense. Aloysius has been a member of the Ascalon for years. This is but the fruition of a long-held plan.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the deed is done, I'll join you there to celebrate this momentous occasion.
Your word is my command.
Ooh. I can get the, I forget the name of that sword. Like going to this temple too, because I was about to do this temple mission to go get that sword.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson, to make him my progeny.
I see. And how do you feel about this?
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a soulless blackguard like Aloysius Dawson will only lead to a disaster for London. The man is already dead inside.
Should I refuse? Perhaps politely suggest that Lord Redgrave turned the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
Really? Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
What would you have me do about Dawson?
The man is dangerous. Did you know he plans to build a wall to separate the healthy rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already. Let the Reaper harvest the rotten fruit that is his soul.
What would happen if I made Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach him control, like you taught me. Lead him down the right path.
Mr. Dawson spent his life searching for a way to cheat death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
How can you be sure the information was correct?
I made the acquaintance of a most interesting informer while investigating your maker, from whom I learned the truth about Lord Redgrave.
Why so vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel such pride in my discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall. And yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
Man, things that you find out.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny.
Countries unite.
Powers pass from one generation to another.
Women's right to vote is
That's
only
why
the
Dawson
first
wants
step.
me to sire him.
Support the equality.
Get back in the grave! Kill it! Over there! Doesn't like fire, does it? Look lively! It's on to us! Shit! You'll pay for that! You're mine!
I think this passage could lead me close to Aloysius Dawson's mansion. You London vampires are so weak! You're mine!
It's getting tough out here in these vampire streets, man. Gotta be careful.
I cannot enter.
Give me your blood!
Whoa. Oh, that's why. Oh, I forgot a boss fight.
Kneel, traitor! You shall learn to respect the Lord of Ascalon! Show me! Die, newborn! Your blood is now mine! Show me your power, newborn! Die! Give me your for Ascalon! Foolish Echo! Your blood is now mine! I will crush you! You shall learn to respect the laws of Ascalon! For Ascalon! I will crush you!
That mark took death to a whole new level. That was not a breeze, good people. I ain't like that at all. Well, which way do I go? Shit. Oh, no wonder. I didn't even stop to get,
It's locked.
It says the door has been unlocked. What did I do wrong? Oh, this door, that's right. I gotta go through here. Go over here, and then I gotta... I had to mute the mic. I'm sneezing. What? Oh, that's right. Oh my God, he's tearing me up. This is supposed to be a break. Come on. Sheesh. Yeah. Yeah, it's that one. Because the door's been unlocked already. Oh, boy. There we go.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I'm doing that because I needed to heal all the way.
This
The blood
is
back
despicable.
by chewing on mice.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
But I had to do that because there's a... How did I pass her? Yeah, there he is. I knew I had to...
Let me go!
You London vampires are so...
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
This is gonna be a good fight. Told you.
Disgusting asshole! Vampire will never be your wife!
What the heck?
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Dude, giving me a run for my money. I'm trying to get her or free her.
Let me go, you bastard!
Dude, strong. We gonna get you though.
Disgusting asshole! Vampire will
What the
never
heck?
be your wife!
Trying to.
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here? Disgusting asshole! Vampire will never be your wife! Let me go, you bastard! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
What the heck?
Disgusting asshole!
This dude is hard.
Vampire will never be your wife!
Oh my.
Let me go, you bastard! How long are you gonna keep me locked in here? Disgusting asshole! Vampire will never
What?
be your wife!
What?
Let me go, you bastard!
Sheesh. This dude, man.
Are you all right, miss?
Who are you? What do you want from me?
My name is Jonathan Reid. I'm a doctor. What happened to you? Why are you here?
I'm Louise Teasdale. I was kidnapped a few weeks ago by a vampire. Don't laugh, please, sir. It's no joke.
I believe you, Miss Teasdale.
That monster told me my father was dead. That no one was waiting for me outside.
You're safe now. You don't have to worry about the vampire. You should just return home.
Thank you, sir. I hope we'll meet again soon. Because I'd really like you to teach me how to get rid of these creatures.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale. And be careful. Until we meet again.
Alright, let me get the heck up out of here. Boy, that vampire. He had me thinking this was gonna be a breeze.
This is despicable.
Vampire put it on me.
I have this thirst for blood.
I thought it was gonna be a breeze, but it was no breeze. Oh, I'm gonna go here first.
I hope
Talk
you
to
can
this
stay a
lady.
little longer this time.
Good evening, Miss Price. How are you tonight?
Dr. Reid! I didn't know you had returned from the war. I had a new doctor when you left, but he's not as kind as you.
Always glad to see a former patient in good condition. It's been a long time.
Too long indeed. And as a token of my appreciation, I'll grant you the best price if you fancy buying anything from my humble shop.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson?
Everybody knows him. He's only been to my shop once, though, looking for rare books and other intriguing antiques.
Did he buy something from you?
No, he left quickly. He almost laughed at my goods. Mr. Dawson may be a rich man, but you can't buy good manners.
But isn't Aloysius Dawson known for his philanthropy?
That was before his brother Robert died in an aeroplane crash. Since then, the remaining twin has turned into a heartless tycoon.
I'm gonna trade with her real quick.
May I look at your goods, Miss Price?
It's
'Cause I'm
always a
looking for
pleasure to
something.
have you here, Dr. Reid. Take all the time you need.
No, this ain't what I need. She don't got it. Dang. She don't got what I need.
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
I'm gonna rob your store though, lady. Alright, let me go to Aloysius's house. Where is it? Let me look at the map.
Jonathan Reid. At last we meet. The cards warned me you would visit tonight.
I beg your pardon, sir. Do I know you?
Of course you do. Our mutual friend, Dr. Swansea, can't speak highly enough of you. My name is Usher. Usher Talltree.
You are the leader of the Brotherhood, are you not?
Primate of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, to be precise. I'm really glad we met tonight. I love it when the cards tell me a truth.
The cards told you to expect me.
Yes, they tell me everything. They've told me of your unquenchable thirst for blood. Be wary, Ekon. I've heard such a rich diet can be bad for the heart.
Is there anything you could tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Aloysius Dawson. Yes, of course. We met on several occasions. With time, he got deeper and deeper into the occult.
He's not the only one. It's been quite the fashion for several decades. The Golden Dawn, for instance, is just one example.
True. Aloysius was a member of the Golden Dawn until 1900. Then his thirst for dark knowledge grew. I'm talking forbidden texts, readings which blackened his heart.
How do you measure the amount of blood on my hands?
I told you. The cards always tell the truth. Well, most of the time.
Is it possible to tell me my future?
A vampire's fate is much more delicate to read, Doctor. But I can try.
All right. Let me hear it.
You'll cast your heart into the fire without hesitation, Jonathan. For pain is only for the mortals.
May I ask you about the Brotherhood?
Of course. But I must warn you that there are some subjects we consider taboo, in spite of our fondness and acceptance of your kind.
Goodbye, sir. Until we meet again.
I rarely wander, yet it amuses me to converse with your kind. The Fool and the Empress. Again, what are the cards trying to tell us?
There's one of them. Remember your vows, friends. Over there! There's one of them vermin. I shall fear no evil. No rest for the wicked. We have a killer!
Time I finally
Dawson's
got here.
mansion.
See,
Here
I hate
am
that
at last.
when it does that.
But the question remains, am I ready to make a dying man my progeny?
Don't make him your progeny. It took me forever to get over this one. Let's go up here and talk to this scumbag of a man. What the heck I keep going in the circle for? He's right in here. What the heck? Oh. I'm gonna drain all this dry before I talk to him. Where is he? Here he is.
Finally, you're here, Dr. Reid. What took you so long?
I had to pass several of your barricades and outposts to access your mansion, sir.
Death, pestilence surround us, and time is against me.
I see you've gathered some of the most expensive, albeit experimental, blood transfusion equipment available. All this could be so useful in a hospital.
Yes, yes. Since Lord Redgrave sent me a doctor to perform my conversion, I thought you might find some of these devices useful.
Most thoughtful. But tonight I'm not here as a physician.
But I feel reassured that a specialist such as yourself would help me to escape the Reaper.
Very well. But before I proceed, I have a few questions for you.
If you must, but be quick, for I don't have much time left in this life.
First of all, I need to be sure that you know exactly what is going to happen to you, sir.
I can assure you I'm as informed as any man can be. I have planned for this moment, Dr. Reid. Planned very carefully.
Sir, I'm going to end your life. Do you not wish to discuss the procedure for even a minute?
I don't have a minute to indulge in idle chatter. I can't feel my legs. And the cold, so cold.
I will become your maker. Do you understand what that means?
Well, I certainly won't consider you my liege, or some such drivel. You can be assured of that.
You'll need to feed on warm blood. Blood from mortals. How do you feel about that?
I'm rich, Dr. Reid, and powerful. I'm sure I'll be able to acquire all the blood I need without ever having to sully my own hands.
What do you know about the Guard of Priwen?
What I do know is that I'll crush anyone or anything that would dare to oppose me.
Let's move on then.
Please, I'm cold and tired. I feel my life waning with every moment.
But first, before you embrace immortality, what would you do with such a gift?
That's a rather impertinent question, Dr. Reid, and I will do as I please.
Answer me all the same. What will your first action be as an immortal?
To save London. I will finance the most efficient quarantine ever seen. I will build a wall that will separate the sick boroughs from the healthy ones.
Who gave you the right to decide the fate of thousands of people?
My money. My money and my pending immortality gives me the needed authority, Doctor. I'm a businessman. I'm used to tough decisions.
You really plan to build a quarantine wall across London?
Yes, it will be tall and strong, separating the wheat from the chaff.
By doing so, you will also create two separate prisons.
Come, sir. An eminent doctor like yourself knows that such radical measures have proved efficient in the past.
Let me guess. You mean to isolate the rich from the poor?
This is a desperate measure for desperate times. England must prevail, Doctor, no matter the cost.
I've heard enough. It's time to proceed.
At last. All right, do what you have to do. If it hurts, so be it. I've been preparing such a long time for this.
Listen to me, Aloysius Dawson. You will forget your fear of dying, for it has poisoned your mind and made you bitter and ruthless since the death of your twin brother.
You don't understand. Death is oblivion, the eternal void. I know there's nothing there. I saw it in Robert's empty eyes. I saw myself in that coffin.
Death is painful for those who remain, not for those who have passed. All that occult gibberish you filled your head with has made you forget this simple truth.
No! Death will not claim me. I have the power and the money. I've acquired the arcane knowledge needed. I believe there is magic, there are dark forces. You will provide me my extension.
Your ignorance makes you a fool. You have no idea. Look at me. Hunted like a beast, my family lost, cursed. I have not escaped death, I have become it.
No, there must be a way. I don't want to go like my brother did. I have money, lots of money.
Money won't ease your mind. I know you used to be a good and generous man. So I offer you the gift of peace, Aloysius. The tranquility of a true death.
I accept your offer. And I understand. No more fear, I will die a man of dignity. And a man at peace.
At least he finally understood. Death is certain. Let's talk to Lord Redgrave. He gonna be pissed. I don't care though.
Is it done, Dr. Reid? Is Aloysius Dawson reborn as expected?
I'm afraid Mr. Dawson finally chose to embrace life and death as a mortal.
What do you mean?
He has overcome his fear of dying. I let him rest and wait for death to come.
What? This is unacceptable. Go back there and make him the powerful Ekon he's destined to be.
No, Lord Redgrave. As a doctor and as an immortal, I can't. If you wish to make him your progeny, then proceed on your own.
This is an outrage beyond words. This is betrayal, pure and simple. I should kill you on the spot. You swore on William Marshall's blood.
Well, get rid of me then.
From now on, you're an outcast. Banished. You are forbidden to ever appear in front of us again. Ascalon will smite you on sight, and your heart will be thrown to the rats.
I'll leave you then. Have fun with your puppets and shadow plays, Lord Redgrave.
Yes, go, traitor, and take that awful creature, that counterfeit of a woman I saw waiting for you, and be gone!
Okay. We're gonna leave that right here, and we're gonna end this video. And I will see you guys on the next one. But if you like the content, if you love the video, leave a like, a comment, and subscribe.